Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a quick comparison between the G87 M2 and the G42 M240i. I do not know these cars very well, so I'm going to have the owner of the M240i actually explain the differences and just do a walk around about her car. Why don't you introduce yourself and your car to the viewers?
Hi, I'm Ava, Joga's G42 on TikTok and Instagram, and then this is my G42 M240 X-Drive. I've had the car around like 11 months now, and to be honest, I wasn't gonna get this car. I was actually looking at an F87 M2 Comp, but I don't know, I just wanted to get a new car, so I went to the dealership and I ended up just picking this up off an impulse buy, and yeah.
What are some pros and cons of this platform?
X-Drive on this car is super fun. That's one thing I wish the M2 had. They probably will have it soon. Only issue is this car is kind of like numb. Like you could be going 120 miles per hour and you don't really feel anything. That's also a good thing too. Like I used to have an E92 335 and like going that fast on that car was terrifying, versus on this car you don't really feel it. But yeah, I love the tech. It's a brand new car. So
why don't you give us a quick walk around of the spec and just kind of point out, you know, the features of this car.
So this one ended up having the good headlights. I don't know the name exactly, but a lot of the cars have just the flat light at the bottom. I have a grille that ends up moving when it's hot during cold starts. When I put in Sport Plus, it usually opens up. I got the upgraded interior lighting, so we have these lights right over here, just the M features all around. And then one thing I really like about this car is the leather right here has these designs. I think the M2 has it as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And then obviously I got X-Drive, so this one's a lot faster off digs. And yeah, everything is pretty much optioned except Harman Kardon. Unfortunately, I didn't get 360 view, but everything else I have in this car.
So we have two very similar cars, but I would like you to kind of give us the differences between the two platforms.
Yeah, so this is my friend Cleo's car. Starting off from the front, as you can see, the M2 right over there has a boxy bumper. This one has more rounded bumper. That's how usually the G42s are, in the back as well. Big difference is this grille moves. M2 doesn't move, it stays open all the time. And then obviously fenders are a lot wider on the M2 for the front and rear, so we got different fenders. Same hood though, same mirrors as well. Going to the inside, she has obviously the carbon steering wheel, M1, M2 buttons. She has carbon all over. She also has the interior lights on the side that I have. Only difference is on the trim right next to the screen, we have no lights, just carbon. Yeah. And then obviously the back on this car is a lot more boxy, while mine is a lot more rounded. She has quad tips. I have quad tips on the way, but not stock, so yeah, that's that.
So what's the exhaust that you're going with for your M240i?
My car is just running Catalyst downpipe right now, no tune, no fooler, so I'm running the check engine light. I have the exhaust tips coming, but that's not going to change the sound, that's just for looks. I have silver tips coming, which I think looks good on a black car.
Yeah, this was flexing, bro. Here's his at. Loud ass car. We have the engine bays open for both cars, so why don't we have you talk about the different motors and about the two platforms.
Well, obviously this one's the B58 TU. Looks a lot different than that one over there. As you can see, right over here I have the downpipe. You can barely see it. But yeah, overall, not much to say, not much done to the engine. Wanted to get a dining intake, but might get front mount instead. And then moving on to this one, obviously looks a lot meatier. More strut bars, dual intakes right over there. That's all I know really about S58. But yeah, it looks a lot meatier than that one, obviously a lot bigger as well.
So between the two cars, which one do you think sounds better?
I I think my car sounds better just because S55 and S58 are really raspy. B58 is pretty easy to make sound good.
What the fuck?
What's going on there?
Oh shit, that is wild. But anyways, so
But-
between the two, you think the B58 sounds better?
Yeah, I feel like it sounds a lot better. And I had an N55 before, so like that one I literally just put a callus downpipe. I had like a custom little exhaust valve switch. So that one sounded insane. So I kind of want to go for the same setup on this car. Might do the valve switch as well, but
So between the three, then do you think the N55 sounds the best?
N55 is definitely the best out of these three. Second best, unfortunately third best, but this is definitely the best engine out of all three of them. Yeah,
For
definitely
sure.
a lot of top end on the S58 compared to this car.
So what are your future plans with the G42?
For this car right now, I'm kind of just finishing up some carbon little pieces. I'm gonna get the carbon trim. I have the dual tips or quad tips that I mentioned earlier. The silver ones coming in. Might go dine-in. When I got this car, I wanted to turn it into a dine-in car, but at the end of the day, I kind of just want to get a G87 in Voodoo Blue.
Okay.
If they have X-Drive come out, I'm definitely gonna go for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have too much planned for this car and not trying to go crazy on it. I do have spacers on this car right now, 13 on the front, 15 on the back. So next month, November, I'm definitely planning on getting springs. I'm gonna get some H&R Super Sport springs.
Nice.
Get those done, fix the fitment because it looks like a monster truck right now. But yeah, just a little thing, couple, you know, just tiny things, and then I'm gonna be done with it.
So this is kind of like an in-between car for you?
Yeah, this is like in between. It was an impulse purchase, and then I'm pretty sure the next car is also gonna be an impulse buy.
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god. S55 right there.
Yeah, right there.
But okay, for sure. Sounds good.